everybody doing today? I hope that everybody's doing great. Welcome back to my channel. Hello, my name is Carla. If you haven't been here before, welcome, and if you have, welcome back. First of all, Happy New Year's 2020, finally here. First video of the year, and I am very excited. I actually have something a little bit different. I haven't done this in my channel before, but I do have a video coming up of what I plan on doing this year, what I plan for my channel, what I plan for my life. So I'm going to leave those details for that video. But this video, it's a little bit different. I haven't done this before. I got my idea from Jessica, or Jam Beauty 89, I believe her name is. I will link her video down below. I got my idea from her. And it's a beauty tag. It's called the consumer tag, I believe. And so it's a bunch of questions about like makeup and how much money you spend on it. And I thought it would be fun to talk about it because it falls under the plans that I have for this year. So let's get on with it, and let's start with this tag. So the first question on the tag is, how much do you spend on makeup a month and a year? Okay, so I don't have exact numbers, but last year I spent so much money on makeup, it's not even funny. Actually, one of my goals for this year is to be a little bit more cautious with the money that I spend, especially on makeup and beauty items, because last year I'm so embarrassed of how much money I spent on makeup and beauty items. And to be quite frank, like, I'm not gonna be able to get through all of my makeup and all of my beauty items in quite some time. So the amount of money that I spent last year was ridiculous. I don't have an exact amount of how much money I spent, but it was a lot. It was a lot of money that I could have used for other things. But you know, makeup is still kind of new to me. It's kind of exciting. There's a lot of launches going on. There's a lot of new makeup going on. There's just so much stuff that catches my eye, and I am not the biggest saver when it comes to money. So yeah, I am like very embarrassed by the amount of money that I spent on makeup and beauty items last year, which I need to cut back. I need to you know, be mindful of the amount of money that I spend. I don't know like how much money a year, but I can tell you, like, I want to say between $50 and $100. No, that's not even like right. I want to say like maybe like $100 to $150 a month, possibly more, depending on the month, depending on the launches. But yeah, it's ridiculous, and I don't even want to think about it because I am like, I'm so upset with myself over that. It's not. Okay, so question number 2. Do you ever feel guilty about how much you spent on makeup? Yes, I do. I feel very upset about the amount of money that I spent last year on makeup and beauty items. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I love my collection. I love everything that I own. I've actually been kind of decluttering here and there, given family members and friends like makeup that I barely touched, or makeup that I used, and things that I know that I'm not going to touch or use. So I'm trying to kind of bring down my collection, bring down the amount of like makeup and beauty items that I have, because I know that I'm not going to be using all of it. It's impossible. I cannot. So I've been trying to you know, get rid of things that I know for sure that I'm not going to use. And I think that I've done a good job, but to be frank, I could probably do better. So yeah, I do feel guilty about the amount of money that I spend on makeup. Okay, third question. Do you get FOMO related to makeup releases? Yes, I do. So, I have a very small YouTube channel. I am trying to build it, but right now it's very tiny. Like we finally reached 100 subscribers, but I'm still very small. So I feel like I have pressure to like stay on top of everything new, everything that comes out, because I want to build my channel, because I want this channel to grow. And I feel like that's what people want to see, like the new stuff that comes out. So yes, I do. I feel like if I don't get that collection, I feel like, tense and stressed about it. But that is actually one of the things that I'm working on for this year, is not to be that way. That's the reason why on my other video that I'm going to make, I'm going to talk about what I have planned for my channel. And it includes that. So yes, I do get like that. But I'm hoping that I can change things this year and not be like that. So, okay. So, do you purchase or keep items simply because they are limited edition? Yes and no. I don't have an issue getting rid of something that was limited edition if I know I'm not going to use it. Like, I'm very bad at buying things at the moment just because they're new or because I want to review them on my channel. But when I look at it, I really think, am I really going to use it, or am I just going to keep it? So if I know I'm not going to use it anymore, I don't have a problem passing it on. But if it's something that I really, really love and I know I'm going to use all the time, then yes, I will keep. I can't think off the top of my head a limited edition item that I have at the moment. Yeah, I can't think off the top of my head right now of a limited edition item. Like, looking through my stuff back there, I can't really think of anything that's limited edition that I have right now that I'm like really into. But yeah, I think that's the answer to the question, yes and no. Like, I don't have a problem getting rid of it if I'm not going to use it, but I will keep it forever if it's something that I know I'm going to use a lot, or if it's something really, really, really meaningful to me. Okay. Would you be willing to pay more money for a sold out product online? No. That is a hard no. Even though I spend a lot of money on makeup and beauty items, I always try to save as much money as I can on that specific item. So if I have coupons, if I have codes, if I have anything and everything that I can use to bring down the price, I will use it. So that is a hard no for me. I will not spend more money on an item just because it's sold out. I feel like that is ridiculous, and I feel like people take advantage of that. I feel like a lot of people would buy a lot of items to resell them later at higher prices, and that's not right, and that's not fair. One thing that we have to remember is that sold out items are always going to come back. Like, maybe they will not come back at the time that you want it to come back, but it will come back eventually. So there's no point for you to spend more money on things that will eventually come back. So that was a hard no for me. Do you wish you could spend more or less? I wish that I could spend less money on makeup. So again, like I said, one of my goals for this year is to spend less money, if not no money. But I know that that's not possible with me, because there's a few things that I'm keeping my eye out on for. So I know that I will spend a little bit of money on makeup this year, but my goal is to spend less and have less. So yes. Okay, do you feel compelled to buy something when you see it in someone else's collection? Yes, and I am so bad about this. I was just thinking about this morning. So I was actually watching, what's her name? Jasmine. I was watching her this morning, and she was talking about the e.l.f. highlighter. It's by I think it's by an influencer. I can't remember. I will leave a link down below. But I was watching her video this morning, and she was talking about that highlighter and how great that highlighter is. And I've been eyeing it, but I'm trying not to spend money on unnecessary things. And I know I'm not going to use it a lot, so I'm trying not to. But this morning when I saw it and she was swatching it and stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to buy it. Maybe I should. And I was tempted to go on the e.l.f. website and buy it, but I was like, no, I'm not going to. Remember your goal for this year. So yes, I am really bad about that. I'm also really, really bad about when I'm stressed and upset. I like to watch YouTube videos and I like to shop. So if I'm mad or if I'm sad or if I'm upset, that's really bad for me because I like to go online and shop. And if I'm watching videos and I see somebody liking something, I'm like, oh, I need to try it too, so I go and buy it. So that's another thing that I have to work on, is not spend money based on my emotions. So do you buy more during the holidays? I would have said yes a couple of years ago, but this year I found that not really. A lot of the holiday things that came out this year I wasn't really interested in, so I didn't really buy a whole bunch of it. But I do remember like years prior, like last year and the year before, I would spend the majority of my money during like the Black Friday and holiday seasons, because a lot of my favorite brands often have some of their items for cheaper, so I would buy more. So I would say like previous years, yes. This year, not so much. My cat is making messes over there. Have you ever hidden makeup purchases from family or friends? Yes, I have. I am really, really bad at that. So nobody in my family is as obsessive with makeup as I am. Nobody really likes to buy makeup the way that I do or talk about makeup the way that I do. So based on my collection, they don't understand whenever I want a new item of makeup. So most of the time, if I'm shopping with my mom or my sister or a friend or whatever, and I want a makeup item, oftentimes their reaction is like, why do you have to buy that? Don't you have enough? And I don't want to explain why I want to buy it, or why I want it, or why I have 100 highlighters. Like, I don't want to be able to explain that. So sometimes I rather just go shopping by myself. I'll go like after work or something when I know that I'm alone, and I would like put it in my purse and not have to deal with it. So yes, I am really, really bad at hiding my purchases from my family and my friends. But I'm working on it. I am working on it. Okay, next. Do you have more than 10 products in your collection that you have not used in over a month? Yes. I have so much makeup, but I don't always use a lot of things. For instance, like I don't use eyeshadow every day. I don't use eyeliner every day. I don't use like lip products, like lipsticks and stuff like that. I don't use them every day. So yes, I do have a lot of stuff that I haven't used in over a month, just because for work I keep things like very simple: mascara, blush, highlight, a BB cream if possible, if not a very light coverage foundation, and I call it a day. I mostly wear lip balm or lip oils on my lips all day. I'm not too big into wearing lip products for work. So yeah, there's a lot of things in my collection that I haven't used in over a month, and I am trying to work at it. I'm seriously, this year I'm trying to change a lot of things. Have you ever been pressured to purchase something you could not afford or did not need? Yes. So the only reason why I've been pressured to buy things that I can't afford or things that I don't need is because I am trying to build my channel, and sometimes I feel like I need to review everything that comes out, because that's a way to build my channel, is to review the things that come out. And a lot of those things are like high-end things, and yes, I have fallen into the, I know I can't afford this, but I'm gonna buy it anyway, and I'll figure out gas money during the week. So I am trying to be so much better about this. Like this year, I am changing things completely because, like, trust me, this video is making me cringe as to like how bad I am or was last year with makeup. So things definitely need to change, like ASAP. Do you purchase makeup for collector reasons? Yes, certain things I do collect because of that reason, because I like to collect them. For instance, my last purchase was the Ciate London and Jessica Rabbit collection. I love Jessica Rabbit. She is one of my all-time favorite like cartoon characters. I love her. I can remember like the first time that I ever saw Roger Rabbit, the movie, and I just fell in love with her. I fell in love with her character. I fell in love with her look. Like, she's just so beautiful. So when I saw the Ciate London came out with that collection, I knew that I have to have it, and not just because of the way that it's, you know, like how beautiful it is, but because of the packaging, because she is my all-time favorite character. So that is something that I'm always going to keep. That is something that's always going to be in my collection because I love her so much. Another thing that I purchased was the Stranger Things eyeshadow palette from Hot Topics. I actually fell in love with Stranger Things, and when I saw that they had an eyeshadow palette, I wanted to pick it up. I mean, I got it on sale. It was only like $8, and you know, I wasn't expecting for the palette to be that great or anything, but it's actually not that bad. Like, it's really actually not that bad. I wanted to purchase that palette because I wanted to do like a fun Halloween look like in October, but I didn't get my palette on time for that video, which was really upsetting for me. Hot Topic and shipping, not the best. But yeah, so I have that palette and I plan on keeping it because I love the show. So yes, I do collect things that are meaningful to me, like those things. In your makeup journey, have you become less or more consumeristic? Yes. My gosh, almost every single answer to all these questions is yes. Yes, I have. Again, last year was a year that I spent so much money. I spent so much money, and when I think back of like the lost time, lost money that I could have used towards other things, it makes me really upset. It makes me really, really upset. That's why this year I've decided to do things differently. I've decided to change things and be better about the money that I spend and the things that I buy, and I'm trying to buy things that I know for a fact that I'm going to use, and buy things that I know for a fact like I want, and not just buy things because I want to make my channel grow. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it and answering these questions, even though I'm cringing inside as the answers to all of these questions. Yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy what's coming for my channel, even though it's not going to be reviewing a lot of new things, but we'll discuss that in my next video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys on my next one.